Well, we had another summer day across the 4 states with temperatures in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees, and we had some isolated thunderstorms here and there right now. Let's take a look outside at Seneca, Missouri at Indigo Sky Casino and Resort. You can see a little bit of more thickening of the clouds out there, especially off in the distance, with some scattered thunderstorms down in eastern Oklahoma. This afternoon we made it up to 90 degrees once again, starting out at 66, which was a little bit above normal for the high and a little bit low for the low, so we kind of averaged out for today. We're still, of course, behind for the month as well as the year on our rainfall. And rainfall is to be found, but it's down to the south in southeastern Oklahoma. And you can see in the motion on this, it's moving away from us. Unfortunately, I wish it was kind of moving up this way, but unfortunately, it's going to be staying down there this evening. We did have a few isolated storms, especially out towards the west, which is what we were expecting today. We have a little bit of a sprinkle there between Newtonia and Monette, but that's about it. And we're going to see more scattered thunderstorms in our forecast. But for this evening, we're going to see warm temperatures, generally in the upper 80s, especially out towards the west, where it's still 91 at Yates Center and Chanute. Pick out your hometown. It is a little bit rain-cooled air in Joplin and Carthage with 83, 85 in Cassville on the hour. And when you factor in the dew point and the humidity, it actually feels like it's 95 in Yates Center, 94 in Neodesha, 93 in Parsons. So very toasty out there. And look at Oklahoma, no water, 96. And feels like 96 also in Veneta. Rain chances tonight are going to be low, but then they're going to start increasing as we get into the overnight hours, but a better chance of storms tomorrow evening, especially in our eastern sections, and you can see that on our forecast. As we go through the overnight hours, we could see a redevelopment of some storms out towards the west, but south winds are going to be in control, and so we're going to see lows in the upper 60s to lower 70s. Then tomorrow afternoon, notice the best chance of storms basically along and east of I-49, and basically the Kansas-Missouri border eastward. So it looks like it's going to be a dry day out to the west. Check out Eureka, 97 for your day tomorrow. Then as we go into Saturday evening, those storms will start to shift to the south, and we'll see a little bit drier air starting to move in from the north and west, lows in the 60s up to the north, 70s to the south. And then on Sunday afternoon, still drier air pulling in from the north, so it'll make it feel a little bit more comfortable, but we're still going to be in the lower 90s as far as high temperatures. And then as we go into Monday morning, a little bit cooler with temperatures in the 60s, mid 60s, and that'll feel nice, especially with those lower dew points. Rainfall amounts are not going to be all that impressive. They're going to be on the light side, maybe a little bit heavier activity off towards the east with those storms tomorrow afternoon. And if we look at the upper map, you can see the ridge of high pressure still in control. But as we go through the weekend, it's going to be knocked down just a little bit from this wave of energy coming up over on top of it. And then we go into a northwest flow pattern. But notice next week, the ridge comes right back, and it does so with a vengeance, with temperatures approaching the century mark as we go into the forecast. In fact, here's a look at it. 40% chance of storms tomorrow in the evening and the morning, and then 20% on Sunday morning, but then drier and cooler for Monday with a high of only 89. But look at Thursday, 99. I just couldn't bring myself to do it and say 100, but right now it's looking summer-like for sure in our forecast.
Yeah, hopefully Thursday doesn't quite get that hot, but being in this area, we certainly understand that it can get that way.
It sure can.
All right, thank you, Sam.